My dear brothers and sisters, we have heard in our gospel today a common story, and this is the story of the 10 lepers, in which we all know that they were all healed by Jesus, but there was only one who came to give thanks to give thanks. And here it reminds us that thankfulness or being grateful is an important human quality and trait, so to say. And we cannot be thankful if we don't learn to be generous. And these are two important. Hindi po tayo, pwede po tayong mapagbigay na hindi po tayo marunong magpasalamat. Kaya nga po, nakapakahirap po magpasalamat ang tao hindi mapagbigay. Amen. It's difficult to person to be thankful if he's not so generous. Because gratefulness and thankfulness is in fact two-coined word, which means when you thank, then you should give. And the blessings that you receive should consummate or should correspond with the blessings that you receive. The sharings, the blessings that you give back should also correspond with the blessings that you receive. That is why the more that you should be generous when the more you receive blessings from God. But the gospel itself would present to us that this is not actually what's happening. In fact, how many lepers were cleansed? There were 10. But how many of the 10 came back to give thanks? It was only one. The same is true with our human situation and experiences. We fail actually to give thanks because sometimes we actually undermine even the blessings we receive from God. Sometimes we belittle. Sometimes, pag hindi malaki yung biyaya, hindi tayo papasalamat. But the gospel today is powerful in a way that it brings us again to realize after all that thankfulness, pagpapasalamat ay napakahalaga. Dahil ang pagpapasalamat ng isang tao ay pagkikilala niya na lahat ng bagay ay hindi nagmula sa Kanya, galing sa Kanya, kundi ito'y galing sa Diyos. Lahat ng bagay na galing sa Diyos. Kaya nga po, thankfulness is an act of acknowledging that everything comes from God. And that when we're able to say thank you, we are in fact recognizing that God is with us. Because we cannot be thankful if we don't have this feeling that God is with us. Di po ba pag tayo when we are being told and appreciated, then they say thank you to you, there is a kind of, may ngiti po sa ating mukha. Nakakagaan po ng puso. Kaya nga po, napakahirap kapag although we say that when we give something, then we should not demand them actually para kilalanin yung tulong nila sa iyo. Pero, in fact, it helps that even little act of kindness should also be recognized. And especially, matuto tayong magpasalamat. I think, nung tayo po'y bata, pag inabutan po tayo ng pera, inabutan po tayo ng candy, tsokolate, o kay laruan, o regalo, sa ating murang gulang, sinasabi po sa ating mga magulang, anong sasabihin mo? At sasabihin po natin, thank you. Salamat. Pero alam po natin, that this is a training. Dahil ito po ay isang, values is learned. Values is learned. That is why we are once again reminded by the gospel today that let us always remember to be thankful. To be thankful in different ways, in different opportunities, in all circumstances. Lagi po tayo nagpapasalamat sa Diyos. Dahil kapag nagpapasalamat tayo sa Diyos, ay mas lalo po tayong pinagpapala ng Diyos. At huwag nating kakalimutan na kapag tayo nagpapasalamat, lagi sa Diyos, may kakibat rin po ito. Na dapat matuto rin po tayong magbahagi na kung meron po tayo. Ang mapagpasalamat na tao ay mapagbigay. Dahil naniniwala siya na the more that we're going to share the blessings that we have, in return, it will come back to us in 100-fold. That is, my dear brothers and sisters, one thing that we are being reminded today by the gospel, that let us always be thankful at all times. Let us be thankful that even the simplest blessings that we receive from God, wag po nating maliitin ang biyayang binibigay ng Diyos sa atin. Kundi, kahit maliit na bagay, pag pinagsasalamatan at nagpapasalamat tayo sa Diyos, this small blessing can actually a source of great and bountiful blessings. Remember, Jesus also reminding us in His Gospels, in His words, na walang saysay ng taong merong kayamanan at malaking biyaya kapag pinagdaramot naman ito, masisira. Our blessings will be destroyed and even it will be taken away from us. Ang biyaya ay hindi po para po itago at ito po'y para sa sarili lamang. Pagkos ang biyaya ay nakalaan para ibahagi sa ating kapwa. We are blessed to be a blessing for others. We are blessed so that we can share the blessings for others. And this is what we are being reminded today. Let us learn to be contented to what God has given to us. And let us learn to be thankful in so many ways, in different ways, in all times